welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do the, let's say, I'll call it random, more or less random IG Q&A, as I already put up on my page, my page, my Instagram page. Yeah, it's past it now, so I can't say I'll put the link here if you want to ask a question. So I'm just going to run through the questions as they were asked. Some of these were quite weird. You people need prayers, but yeah, thank you anyways. So let's go from the first one. So starting from the first one, it says top 5 ways. I like this one. Top 5 ways on how you put yourself out of creative block. Well, first, I don't know if they're up to 5 though, because I barely get into creator's block, to be honest. My mind is always running, but I think one of them is music. I listened, my Spotify rap this year showed 89,000 minutes listened. It could be more if I were less outgoing. It could be more, but yeah, because I do everything in music, so it's also like a source of inspiration, and then it brings me out of that cage, which is creative block sometimes. 1, 2 is going outside. As introverted as I am, I like exploring, because I don't know, the outdoors bring some sort of, especially like serene outdoors. So like besides the water, seaside, with my friends, stuff like that, it always, at least it gives me some sort of exposure to want to do stuff. So music, the outdoors, what else? I'm not really a movie person though, to be honest, so I can't really count movies. Animations though, cartoons, yes, cartoons. What else? Conversations. So something that I've really discovered is that I know to share your ideas with people. My friends are also creatives. I do this a lot, so I just like tell them, oh, so I have this idea, and then if is there any way you think I can do this different. Most of my guys are creatives, so I always try to converse with them, even people that I'm not friends with, people that I just meet from here and there, that are not into the creative space. There were some people, sometimes they always have like good things to say, can help you critique it one way or the other, even like if they have the ideology. That is not just any random person, yeah. But yeah, that's one. I think that's pretty much it. So music, cartoons, the outdoors, conversations, and literally just rest, like sleep. I'll be doing. The hustle culture is so somehow, because don't sleep, don't take any breaks, sleep on the roof, sleep only 2 hours, 2 hours per night. Like, no, rest, literally, rest isn't a reward, as man like Dimeji always reminds us. Rest isn't a reward, it's not an obligation. What's that word? It is a need. Literally, just put your head down sometimes. Not be idle, but like take a breather. You know, that's one. Those are my 5. So my guy Kenley asks, did you forget us? No, I didn't forget you guys. I miss everybody. I want to come back to, even if it's just a short while, to say hi, to greet more people, to meet more people, to do the things I couldn't do whilst I was around, or the things I didn't have the knowledge for while I was around, because now that I do, yeah, you know, stuff like that. But yes, I did not. Next one, what principles guide your decision making? What principles guide my decision making? I think it's mostly about the goal at hand and the future. So principles being like the laws that guide me, like what I do and why I do them. So yeah, probably the goal at hand and why I do them, and God's will also, to be honest, God's will, because I don't know, my intuition is little, but He knows best, you know, stuff like that. And yeah. Okay. Next one, my cousin is so annoying, but definitely custard. I don't really like account like that, because I don't know why, but definitely custard, 100% custard. The 2022 in a nutshell for you. 2022 in a nutshell for me. I'll probably do this as a separate video, but to summarize it now, it's just been a year of newness. So there are so many things that I did this year that I did not expect myself to do. This whole thing being one of them. So there are a lot of things happened this year that are just new to me, new experiences and newness as a whole, I would say. Yeah. Do I believe in witchcraft? I do believe in the supernatural though. However, I personally have not experienced witchcraft. That's pretty much how I can answer it. Yeah. Not a deep question, but how's your mental health so far? That's a very good question still though. Very important. And thank you. Damn. Anyways, my mental health so far has been like just waving up and down. Literal, what's that thing called? Literal chats, like bar chat all down. But I feel like I'm very good right now. Like I have more awareness of my emotions. So there's not so much to compromise it with, to be honest. Like it's just, yeah. It's not just there. It's very. I feel okay right now. I feel okay. It's not juggling. I'm not in that space where I used to like juggle too many thoughts at once all the time. Where if I need to sleep, I can't sleep because there's something in my mind. Like nah. And just I'm getting better. If I should say, at managing it. What do I want to be when I grow up? I want to be valuable when I grow up. There's no particular work space. I just want to be valuable. You know how you can choose to do one thing one day or the other, and then eventually like phases out. So I don't want to be stuck in that kind of space. I just want to be valuable at every given time. Valuable to myself, valuable to my family, valuable to my friends, valuable to my workspace and workflow. Because that's just the thing. My value shouldn't die in anywhere where I am. You got it. So yeah. What is my dream? What is my dream?
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident.
I just want to, same thing about what I want to be when I grow up. Just valuable, really. I just don't want to be seen as nothing. My dream is to actually establish myself with all the potential, right? I feel like I may have too much potential to just be there. You go up. So I dream of where I can express myself in all the ways possible and make a living off it. Yes. That's quite deep. What's one human emotion you'd like to avoid for the rest of your life? I would want to say pity. I don't like being pitied. I'm like, he's doing this, like that. Here you go. Like, no, I don't like being pitied. I don't like. So it's probably be pity and anger. I'm not really a fan of people that have anger issues. I might cry, right? But yeah, pity and anger. One, if it's just one, maybe pity. Like, when they say somebody's a pitiful state, right? So yeah, that's what I'm trying to define by this. And what else? Okay, so this is curious. What do I do for fun? And my reply initially was like, it's almost because it probably looks like all I do is work and be boring. But what do I actually do for fun? I do this for fun. I don't really feel any obligation to do this because I consider it as fun. I do designs for fun sometimes. I create most of these things, most of everything I do, honestly, is just for the fun of it, for one part, and then obviously the O involved also, but the fun is still there. Then I play ball for fun. I like to go out sometimes. It's very heavily dependent on a lot of things though, but I can enjoy going outside a lot. I look at sunsets and sunrises for fun too. I go to my friends' houses for fun. you know. And there's a bunch of things involved in all these things, but yeah, so that's summary. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. So, and why am I single? Why? Personal reasons, a lot of personal reasons. Yeah, well, yeah, personal reasons mostly. If you want to find out, send a question, ask me in the comment section, and I'll tell you personally. Either way, it's been me once again. I don't know. I don't really have a lot. Actually, what am I saying? I have a lot to complete about like YouTube for this month, and just creating content for fun as I do right now. So yeah, I just want to be able to complete these. Either way, it's been me once again. And thank you for the support so far. I have 125 subs right now. That's not a lot of people, but imagine being in the same room with 125 humans breathing the same air. That's a lot. Anyways, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share, and I bid you farewell.